Hey Virgo, we're going to do your reading. I got to tell you, I am so looking forward to this reading. So I don't know, the readings have been a little bit difficult lately, or not really clear. But this one looks like it's going to be pretty clear and it's going to be pretty positive. So during pre-shuffle, this is just pre-shuffle, so we're going to build on this. But look at that, you've got a return, or somebody, or it looks like somebody returning from the past. Look at that, fond memories, Six of Cups, Four of Wands. This is our 1111 card. Sometimes twin flame. I have a twin flame series. It'll be linked down below. I don't do personal readings, but I do the next best thing, almost personals. Those are the next best thing in a fraction of the price. So please check those out if you're into personal readings. Okay. Three of Wands, and they're categorized by sign and subject. Okay, and they're timeless. All my videos are timeless. But look at this. Three of Wands. These are literally the only cards that came out during pre-shuffle, and I stopped because I wanted to turn the camera on. But Three of Wands is progress. And then towards what? 10 of Pentacles. This is unbelievable. The Three of Wands in traditional tarot, you know, we don't always explain all the depths of the card, but the Three of Wands is, it's, you know, it starts, the tarot journey starts out as the Fool, new, no baggage, no, you know, shedding everything, letting go of everything and starting anew with, you know, not carrying anything, traveling light. But in the Three of Wands, see the robe, it's showing progress of, you know, some sort of a completion, and this represents to me like the ability to, you're starting to afford nicer things, and if you weren't struggling before, it's just getting better. But you guys have money. I feel like you guys have had some, aren't you guys the one that kept getting the money, the rich readings? Anyway, create space for new love. This looks like a return. Could be somebody, a new love, but somebody from the past. And then this spider card, you guys keep your eye out for spider webs and spiders. This card is extremely positive. It has been pulling a lot of really positive energy for me. The spider web reminds me of how everything is intricately woven. You know, when you look at a spider web, you can't really see all of it because some of it it's so iridescent and thin. Some of it just kind of, you know, you can't see it all. But this is a reminder to me that everything is mapped out. There's a perfect plan. And just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's there. It also could be something about like, don't get stuck in your own web, okay? Make your dreams real and create space for new love. I am so excited about this reading. Okay, doke. Oh, well, let's see. Where can we put these? Uh-oh, knocking my cards over. I want to expand on these two, though, to see what's going on with that. So, Six of Cups and Four of Wands. Tell me more. What does Virgo need to know? I'm having a problem. Do you guys want to hear my problem while I shuffle? Well, first of all, I have a serious problem with cat fur. I can't seem to get it under control. If anybody has a suggestion for that, that would be great. I don't know, maybe a better pet vacuum or something. I mean, it's just everywhere. I already rolled everything and then it just shows up again everywhere. So it's, I don't know. Can't seem to get it under control. And my other problem is procrastination. So I'm going to start working on that. I'm struggling to get through like my my administrative stuff, you know, like bills and insurance and stuff like that. And one thing I did learn, there's Mel Robbins, if you guys want to check that out, she has this 5-second rule. And it does work. It just doesn't, you know, you check it out, because what she says is, when you wake up and you know you got to get up, or you know you got to do this, do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then jump out of bed before you hit to 1, or when you hit to 1, something like that. And I've used that. I think it does help, but I need to do better. Procrastination. All right, enough about me. I hope you guys are I hope you guys are well. I love you guys. I love your comments. Oh my gosh, I felt that. Phoenix Rising. I felt that in your pre-shuffle and I didn't pull it, but I felt it. Wow. So look at this, you guys. Phoenix Rising. I love this. So this is transformation. Cycles are renewing. Looks like somebody's coming in as a king. I think you guys have love and money coming. Amazing. Yeah. And look, there's the Queen. It wasn't the very next card, but the Queen of Cups. That's a solid, strong. Somebody's returning. And they're getting out of a difficult situation, I think, to return to you. So cool. I love when these readings are like this. Anything else? And then we're going to pull, do a spread. What's the Phoenix Rising? What is that? Queen of Wands. So 2 queens. I think they're you or your person, but there's action being taken. I wonder if you guys are dealing with procrastination is why I brought that up. I usually don't talk about that stuff. So maybe you guys are coming out of a procrastination energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let's pull. I've got my money deck next, right close by in case we need it. I'm not sure. This is the deck I prepped. I'm not really sure I want to use it though. Look at that. Oh. Okay, we're going to use it. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. I love it. Put these back. This one is catching my eye. I'm going to put it back, but the Four of Swords, that's about, to healing, taking time to heal, not being afraid of, don't be afraid of space. If your relationship kind of goes through ebbs and flows where there's space or somebody needs space, remember to embrace the space because it brings clarity and it also gives you time to see things differently and give the other person time to see things differently and miss each other. Wow, Hierophant. This looks like you've got something major, stable coming. Hierophant represents truth and ethics and it could be marriage, high-level relationship. Wow, there's the World card. Good fortune. I just can't tell if this is love or money. All right, we're going to shuffle a few more times and then we're going to just draw from the top. I like to see if, when the cards are real active, I like to see if we get flyers, but I don't think we are, so one more. Your energy, 8 of Cups, walking away. Maybe you're the one leaving a difficult situation. Wow. King of Cups. Twice. Somebody has a lot of love here. Maybe you're leaving a difficult situation towards a new love. Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is communication. Could start off light, like a text. There's the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, the Devil. Somebody very devilish coming in. I'm not really feeling that as a negative. It could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. We also have Taurus. Let's put this up here. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Recent past, 8 of Swords. Feeling tied, stuck, bound to something. Yes, lots of sadness. 5 of Cups. Something didn't work out. That's crazy. Upcoming, the Strength card. Leo energy. The Strength is about, balancing that line in the Lamb. It's self-control. It's endurance. Didn't we have Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune is also, well, this looks like whatever you're into or whatever's going on, you're getting a second chance at happiness. King of Swords. Is that you? What is that? Look at this again. 3 of Wands. Progress. Beautiful. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if we look at the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Cups. This is probably weighing your options, but there's multiple. And this doves have been big lately, so you guys, that could be a sign. I've been asking for signs. But doves represent peace. So definitely a Tower. Something major. We're getting that all over the place. I love this card. Look at his buttocks. And I always feel like he's going, look out below. Look at him. This dude does some serious squats. Okay, this is union. Could be third party, but this is manifesting. Look at that. A new foundation. 4 of Wands again. This could be twin flame. You guys let me know if you're in a twin flame or you think you are. And then those, like I said, the extendeds or the almost personals twin flame. I only have 3 episodes, but you can check them out. What else? What is Virgo? So we know what you're walking away from. You're leaving a difficult situation that has made you feel tied and bound and left you focused on the sadness. But and the 5 of Cups is really 2 cards. It's a 3 of Cups and it's a 2 of Cups. If he just turns around, he sees there's 2 cups. And sometimes 2 is better than 3, right? What's this? This reading is so clear. Ace of Wands with the Hierophant. So a stable, something very stable coming. It looks like you've been manifesting. Let's look at what this Page of Wands with the Devil card is. What is that? And stick around to the end if you want to, we're going to do an intuition test. Look at this Tower again. Your person, roles could be reversed, but one of you here is moving away from possibly a toxic situation and letting the Tower fall. Something that wasn't stable. I think somebody's leaving a different, could be a job or just something toxic. But tell me more about this Devil card, Tower, and Page of Wands. This is probably the person that you're going to hear from. Wow. 9 of Swords. Lots of emotion. Whew. 9 of Swords. This is... Somebody has an alarm on in my house. I'm sorry, it's going off in the background. 9 of Swords. Somebody's been really focusing on, I think, looks like deception, or I want to say lies. Lies that have been just very confusing with this Moon card. Something unknown. Tell me more. What's the Moon card? Yeah, somebody, Page of Swords. That's the page that is very inquisitive. So there's a lot of obsessing over things that aren't true. I wonder if we're going to get some clarity though. Let's clarify the Strength card and the King of Swords. Second time we got that Knight of Pentacles coming in. 6 of Cups coming in. Emperor. Truth. Oh my gosh. I think somebody's realizing you guys are a soulmate situation. Somebody is realizing the depth of the situation. If this is not a return, then you got something major coming in. We're going to pull a money deck and look at money too, but look at that. Emperor, Empress, Ace of Swords, clarity, truth about a connection. One more. Can I get one more on that King of Swords? Could be dealing with an air sign because that King of Swords, I'm not sure. That sword is down. What's that King of Swords? I don't know. Let me see. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. King, 6 of Pentacles, a new beginning. The Fool card. You're going to hear from someone, and it looks like there's going to be a second chance I don't even know that it's a new love. I feel like it's somebody from your past that you already know. And this plan, like it's destiny. Create space for new love. So if this is the same person that you already know about, then it's probably opening your heart back up to them. What are we walking away from? I don't know if I was supposed to take those, but let's see. Waiting, patience, balance. Anything else? I want to pull a money deck real quick. So I think there was a missed opportunity, but it's turning around. Really, what's screaming to me is that somebody is realizing the strength of the connection, and it might come out of the blue. It may surprise you, but I wanted to check on money. So as far as love goes, you've got a new love coming, possibly with a past person. Whatever it is, it's good. And it's something you want. Look at that. Oh my gosh. 9 of Swords. Again, there's been a lot of pain. I think each of these swords may represent feeling stabbed in the back, or a lie, or deception. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of destiny. And, you know, destined, it's why do we have the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Wands? 7 of Swords. I'm not feeling like this deck is warmed up yet. Let me shuffle this real quick. And you know what I think we'll do? I think we're going to do a pendulum. We'll do the yes. You guys get a yes/no question ready, because I'm going to get out the pendulum for you, because there's a lot of avenues this could go, and that way you guys can ask a yes/no question. Make sure your question is very clear. Like, you don't want to say, "Will I find love?" Because of course you're going to find love, but it could be the love of your dog. You know, that's just an example. Make sure your question is very clear. For pendulums are tricky. They don't work. They're not that easy, you know, to get a clear answer. You have to be extremely clear. Wow. The World card. Okay, I know I said there wasn't someone else. There is probably someone else. We've got Queen of Wands twice. There it is. I think, and I just split the deck there. I think somebody is blocking out somebody else, a negative energy. In that Tower, somebody, whoever this Queen of Wands is, somebody that's been causing trouble or has been difficult to deal with. It doesn't have to be a female, but I think their tower is going to fall. Anything else? I'm not totally feeling this deck. I wanted money. But you got 10 of Pentacles. We're not going to forget that. So everything is falling into place is what it looks like. 10 of Wands. Look at the light. It's been a long road, but this is summing up everything we've been saying. It's been hard. There's been a long road, but there's light at the end of the tunnel, and there's growth. Look at the flowers and the sun at the end, and there's the doves. Remember I said, doves are significant right now. Not getting the money that I was hoping for. Let's pull an animal spirit, and then we'll do intuition test and a yes/no with the pendulum. Let me just clean this up real quick. You guys be thinking about your yes, no. And then the tuition test is, I'm going to lay out 3 crystals. And you guys try to tap into the crystal that I'm focused on. First, let's do an animal spirit. I'm trying to get signs for you guys. This sign, the signs here are, the main message here is you've got new love coming. It's a second chance. And everything you've been working for or working towards is coming together, even though you can't see it yet with that spider. Spider web. Wow, butterfly. There's the dove again. How crazy. Strong dove energy. Okay. A message for Virgo, please. I love this reading. Come on. Thank you. Take a leap of faith. Remember we had that with the Fool card too. We talked about the Fool card being a leap of faith, or maybe I didn't say it, but that's what the Fool card indicates also. So take a leap of faith. Let me just get an overview of what that is, other than the obvious. 92. So grasshoppers might be significant. I don't think it's grasshopper season. Okay, right now you're poised to jump into the next level of your life. Exactly. You guys are making progress. Don't give up. Don't stop, okay? And you got union coming. When grasshoppers... Oh, it's going to be even better than you could have ever imagined. When grasshopper spirit appears, it's time to take a leap into the unknown. For grasshopper spirit represents the innovative spirit that says, why not? And has faith in the powers of co-creation. You're being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, relationship, or situation. Take risks, for abundance in all forms will show up for you. That's amazing. This is also saying to trust in good fortune. And grasshopper reminds you that the only way now is to jump forward. Mystery that you can't fully understand. Even if you take the tiniest leap into consciousness and to be willing, it's a beautiful beginning. Okay, so even though there will be challenges, it doesn't mean you're not on the right track. Okay, let's get the pendulum and we'll get that started. So, and then I'm gonna lay out 3 stones. So take a deep breath, and while this is going, we'll do the intuition test. So ask your yes, no question. You can't change your mind once I let go. So pause if you need to. Is that? Okay, let me grab 3 stones. And then you guys let me know if your answer, maybe typically says to me that it's, that there's choices. So if you ask something like, am I going to make a ton of money? The answer is, it's probably up to you and what you make of it, Okay, so we've got the black obsidian sphere. Stay. We've got this beautiful flower quartz. I think it's quartz, I'm not sure. But it's gorgeous. It's got like butterflies. It's hard to see with my... Let me see if I turn my light off. There, can y'all see it? How gorgeous that is. It's got like flowers and butterflies, looks like. And then we have this black obsidian star. So I'm going to focus on one. And you guys let me know in the comments which one you chose, okay? If you chose this one, you are correct. Let me know. I love you guys. I love to see where you're watching from. Say hi in the comments. And If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you watch the channel a lot. It helps the channel, but it also helps me pull in your energy more clearly because I set all my intentions towards focused on my subscribers. And I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye, Virgo.